HalloWeird5. Listeners, this is no roll for the style of my net, and if I had this for the nail, little Hello, everyone. Welcome to a different area of HalloWeird. My name is Alexis, and I am sitting here recording for you as a favor to an amazing person who asked me to dig into not only the history of October, but the history of Halloween itself. So let's get started. Let's dig in. Let's be here and enjoy this wild ride known as HalloWeird. So we're going to start off by saying it is October 6th, 2024, the day that I am recording this. So, for those of you that don't know, Halloween, October, spooky season. I am here for it. I love all of it. So, we are going to be starting off with let me see what to start off with, because I have so many ideas. I have the history of Halloween, trick-or-treating starting as a Gaelic festival celebration in the 17th century. We have Jamie Lee Curtis and how she revolutionized the Halloween franchise, the ultimate scary movies. We have the Candyman, Ronald O'Brien, in 1980, poisoning pixie sticks so that he could get some insurance and get out of his situation. We have Chicago in the 1980s, mysteriously scrambling because someone is poisoning Tylenol, and childproof tamperings haven't been created yet. We have Elisa Lam and the elevator footage from the Cecil Hotel. We have NBA All-Star Rico Harris mysteriously disappearing in October of 2014. We have amazing creepypastas such as Candle Cove, Ben Drowned, The Rake, Jeff the Killer, Lavender Town. We have Bloody Mary, the bathroom trick. Does anybody remember this? If you were born in the 90s or 2000s and you did the bathroom trick where you close your eyes, you turn off all the lights, and you say Bloody Mary 3 times and you spin, and supposedly you see her. I've never done this. I grew up with a homicide detective for a dad, so I didn't really believe in Bloody Mary, although she is based off of Mary, Queen of Scots. That part I full-heartedly believe in. We have Marie Tussauds Wax Museum in London. We have Lizzie Borden, as in the infamous Lizzie Borden. Lizzie Borden took an axe and gave her father 40 whacks. When she saw what she had done, she gave her mother 41. The very infamous jump rope rhyme, which is actually incorrect to say because Andrew Borden and his wife, one, it's Lizzie's stepmom, number one, because her mom tragically died. And 2, she did not give her father 40 whacks. She gave him 9. and she gave the mom 17, and supposedly it's a crime of passion, a crime of anger. But we will dig into this. We're also going to be digging into the best Halloween spooky movies from the 80s, The Exorcist, the Halloween franchise, Psycho, Clue, Nightmare Before Christmas, Hocus Pocus, Coraline, Rocky Horror Picture Show. Yes, I do know that Coraline and Nightmare Before Christmas did not come out during the 80s. Same thing with Hocus Pocus, because technically that one's like borderline 90s. But we're going to be digging into them because they are part of spooky season and part of Halloween couture and culture. We have the infamous clown posse from 2016, the infamous clown sightings that happened in 2016 that were supposedly going on to promote the movie It that had come out later that year, but this is never fully proven. We have Halloween ranking as the second most commercialized holiday after Christmas. We have Mariah Carey to blame for Christmas as she's slowly defrosting. It's not even my birthday yet. Don't even get me started on Mariah Carey. Don't get me wrong. She is talented. She is beautiful. She is amazing. But I celebrate Christmas after Thanksgiving. We have Halloween having an unexpected romantic backstory where women back in the day, dreaming of their perfect match, would go to bed on All Saints' Day with nutmeg and hazelnuts to secure a proposal. And men wonder why dark romance, dark romantasy is taking over. We have the history of masks that were being worn by users who believed that they warded evil spirits off during the world's crossing. We have full moons at Halloween being very, very rare, even though they've happened twice in the last 4 years. We have them happening on 2016 and on 2020. We have the song Monster Mash, and we are going to be discussing why it was banned by the BBC in 1962 and it being staying banned until 1974. We have bats being seen as Halloween symbols due to Bram Stoker's Dracula, which is incredible, I might add. I love the book. 12 out of 10. Highly recommend reading it every single year because that is what I do to start off spooky season. We have costumes serving as a purpose to blend in with the spirits of Halloween during the spooky season and during the ultimate season. We have the history of World War II serving as a huge deficit and seeing a huge deficit in sugar and candies during Halloween to preserve soldiers that were fighting. We have the Manhattan Project that started in October of 1939. We have the stories of Randonautica that happened during 2020, during the pandemic, during spooky season, and people finding everything. We have kids finding bodies while they played Pokemon Go during the pandemic to get outside. We have discussing Paranormal Activity and the new age of home footage, aka Paranormal Activity, aka Ring found footage. We have the discussion of the witching hour, 3 a.m. We have Edgar Allan Poe's mysterious death that had happened during this time of year due to what historians call cooping, where they would hurt someone, take their clothes, and dress up as them to exchange multiple ballots. We have the Watergate scandal that happened on October 20th, 1973. We have Al Capone being sentenced to 11 years of prison in October of 1931. We have the Federalist Papers that were written in October 1787. We have the Donner Party departing in October of 1846 from Illinois all the way westbound during the Gold Rush, totaling 90 persons. We have the War of the World broadcast by Orson Welles. We have Mount Rushmore being completed in October of 1941. We have the October Revolution in Russia, where the Romanov dynasty came to a shattering end. We have Stalingrad being renamed Volograd. We have Oktoberfest celebrations. We have the Great Fire of Chicago that happened on October 9th, 1871. We have Baba Vanga, Bulgarian mystic and healer born in 1911, not to be confused with Baba Yaga, the Russian folklore witch. We have Henry Ford creating the assembly line for his Ford Model T in 1908. We have Thomas Edison's death in October. We have Skinwalker Ranch. We have Marie Antoinette being beheaded during October as part of the French Revolution. We have La Llorona. We have scary stories to tell in the dark. We have Goosebumps. We have the Loch Ness Monster and their quote-unquote twin and other cryptids that happen in Appalachia. We have the 411 disappearances of the Alaska Triangle and the Superstition Mountains. We have so many things to discuss on this very special episode of HalloWeird.